Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So in this documentary, my group will talk about Gen Z's reading habit, and the topic is Gen Z discovering pleasure in reading fiction or non-fiction. So without further ado, let's start now.
Novels, short stories, comics, graphic novels, or any other literary works is one example of reading for fun. Reading for fun is actually the practice of reading just for leisure and enjoyment, unrelated to one's studies or career. Selecting and interacting with books, articles, or other written materials merely for leisure, relaxation, or personal betterment is what it entails. When reading for fun, people select books that suit their tastes, hobbies, and leisure activities. This enables them to escape into make-believe worlds, discover new concepts, or delve into themes they find fascinating. Reading has two genres, fiction and non-fiction. I will explain a little bit about it. For the fiction genre, it is imaginative fiction that is not presented as truth, even if it is inspired by an actual tale or circumstance. The novel, short tale, and novella are examples of fiction-related literary works according to Britannica. For non-fiction, it applies to language that is based on facts and real-world happenings. It contains a variety of genres, including history and biography. Any type of writing that tries to explain facts accurately is considered non-fiction. This material could be provided objectively, which means the author doesn't make any judgments or draw any conclusion, or subjectively, which is the reverse. According to the website Mental Floss 2019, Gen Z was born around 1997 to 2012. Some people said that Gen Z's reading habit had deteriorated and become worse, but a survey that was handled by Wattpad in last December shows that 55% of Gen Z respondents read once a week or more, according to bookriot.com in 2023. As many know, Gen Z's attention is on their phones, but that does not mean they are too lazy to read. Most of them read on their phones since nowadays the world has ebooks, Wattpad, Kindle, or many other apps that we can read. But that does not affect the sale of paperback books. A pretty respectable 788.7 million books were sold in 2022 according to Publishers Weekly. In fact, trade paperback sales increased in 2022, representing 60% of total sales, while hardcover sales fell by 3%. For recommendations of good book or writing, you can search on social media sites such as Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. BookTok has been viral since 2021, and they have succeeded in selling more than 20 million printed books, according to the New York Times in 2022. On the same website, NPD Group said that there is no other platform that has the same impact as TikTok. Other than that, you can browse in a physical store for more satisfaction when you browsing the books.
Hi, my name is NURUL. For your information, our group has distributed a Google form, and we also had an interview session. The purpose of the Google form is for us to reveal reading trends among Gen Z. It is to support the research from the internet. We have been carefully distributed the Google form, as there are architecture students, medical students, and also a futsal player among our respondents. For the first question, 80% of the respondents do read books, while 20% of them do not read books. Question number 2. we ask question whether they do enjoy reading books or not. 80% of them answer that they do enjoy reading books, while 20% of them do not enjoy reading books. Question number 3, it is related to our title of vlogs, where we ask what kind of books do they prefer, fiction or non-fiction. 80% of our respondents read fiction books, while 20% of them read non-fiction. For the next question, we requested our respondents to name one of their favorite book. 80% of them respond by naming 8 different titles of books, while there are 2 of our respondents who wrote Harry Potter as their favorite book. Question number 5, we gave a statement in the Google form which is reading books is a fun activity. As for respondents, 90% of them agree with the statement. For the last question, we asked our respondents for a reason why they think reading is a fun activity. 60% of our respondents agree that reading is one of a treatment by stress relieving themselves. One of the respondents says that reading makes them explore sentence structures and writing styles. In addition, one of our respondents says that reading exposes them into diverse characters. For the other 2 respondents, one of them says that reading is a fun activity because it makes them lost in times while diving through those books. The other respondent says that reading is fun to get them immersed into those plots and they enjoy the world of building stories.
Assalamualaikum, bersama saya sekarang Puan Nur Ashidin binti Abdul, berusaha sekolah kebangsaan Kuala Asing. Jadi untuk malam ini ada 3 soalan daripada saya. Soalan pertama, pada pendapat Puan, apakah buku yang lebih digemari oleh generasi Z untuk dijadikan bahan bacaan utama mereka, fiction atau bukan fiction?
Untuk generasi Z pada pendapat saya pada hari ini, mereka lebih gemar kepada buku yang berbentuk fiction.
Apakah faktor-faktor yang menyebabkan Puan berpendapat sedemikian?
Okay, sebab generasi Z ni dia lebih suka dia lebih kreativiti dan dia lebih suka berimajinasi dia tinggi. Jadi dia sukalah kepada sesuatu bahan yang fiction. Jadi sesuai dengan peredaran zaman sekarang, yang mana di internet ke mana-mana ke, mereka dapatlah membaca buku fiction yang pelbagai.
Soalan terakhir, adakah pendidikan atau kurikulum sekolah mempengaruhi tabiat membaca generasi Z? Jika ya, bagaimanakah pengaruhnya?
Okay, generasi Z ni dia memang suka baca buku-buku yang lebih kepada merekaan. Jadi biasanya sekarang ni sesuai dengan Kementerian Pendidikan yang mana menentukan kepada projek STEM, sains, teknologi dan matematik. Jadi banyak pertandingan inovasi bagi mencetus melahirkan anak-anak yang kreatif. Jadi banyak pertandingan inovasi, contohnya membina menara KLCC, KL Tower, dan banyak juga bahan bacaan seperti Harry Potter yang diminati oleh generasi Z pada hari ini.
Okay. saja soalannya. Terima kasih puan kerana sudi untuk meluangkan masa untuk pengalaman ini.
Sama-sama. Terima kasih.
Moving on, for the interview session, our interviewee is a headmaster of a primary school. We believe that she knows better about the respective generation as she has seen it herself throughout the years. For the first question, according to her, Gen Z currently prefers fictitious literatures and books. For the question number 2, Generation Z values higher level of creativity and imagination. They have a soft spot for made-up material and substances. She proceeded on to say that in today's society, Gen Z has access to a diverse selection of literary works throughout the internet. As she stated in the response of previous question, Gen Z enjoys browsing fiction books, right? Following the Ministry of Education's design, it truly satisfies the demand for STEM, which stands for Science, Technology and Mathematics. Competition of invention is already in place to encourage these creative kids. She added that the most popular reading material in fiction is Harry Potter.
Cognitive development. Reading for pleasure enhances cognitive abilities such as critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity. According to a study published in journals called Libraries Worldwide by Nicola Jeva and Paul Lucky in 2017, reading fiction increased empathy, imagination, and the ability to understand complex characters and narrative. Fiction novels encourage Gen Z readers to be creative and imaginative. They may conceive scenery, create relationships, and different stories. In this inventive practice, help them strengthen their generous creative abilities. Similarly, reading non-fiction exposes Gen Z to new ideas, broadening their knowledge and understanding of the world. Vocabulary and language skill. Engaging in regular reading improves vocabulary, language skill, and literacy levels. A study by Sullivan and Brown in 2013 found a positive correlation between reading for pleasure and academic achievement, particularly in vocabulary development. Fiction books expose them to different styles of writing, sentence structures, and literary techniques, enhancing their own writing abilities. Non-fiction books provide exposure to different writing formats, such as essays or reports, which can help improve their ability to express ideas effectively. Whether through fiction or non-fiction, reading exposes Gen Z to a wide range of words, sentence structures, and writing skills. It is also strengthening their communication skills, emotional intelligence, and empathy. Fictional literature, with its diverse characters and complex narrative, help Gen Z develop emotional intelligence and empathy. A research study conducted by Kidd and Castano in 2013 demonstrates that reading literary fiction enhances readers' ability to understand and empathize with others' emotion and perspective. Fiction books, especially those that tackle social issues, can cultivate empathy and promote social awareness among Gen Z readers. By reading about characters with diverse background and experience, they develop a deeper understanding of others' perspective and challenge, fostering empathy and compassion. This empathy understanding contributes to building positive relationships and fostering sense of community among Gen Z. Stress reduction and mental health. Reading for pleasure can serve as a stress-relieving activity and support mental health. In a fast-paced, technology-driven world, taking time to disconnect from the screen and immerse oneself in a good book can provide relaxation, stress relief, and a sense of escapism. According to a study published in the Journal of Mental Health by Fankoff and Finn in 2019, engaging in regular reading is associated with reduced level of stress, depression, and anxiety. Fiction, in particular, allows Gen Z to immerse themselves in different worlds, providing a temporary escape from their daily stresses.
Some people think that reading is not a fun thing to do. They could not find any enjoyment while doing it. So how can we make reading becoming a fun and enjoyable activity? So here are some recommendations. Okay, first, we can choose interesting books. We let the reader select books on topics they find fascinating or books that align with their interests. It could be adventure, fantasy, mystery, or anything that captures their imaginations. Next, we can explore different genres and formats. We encourage readers to explore various genres and formats such as graphic novels, poetry, or non-fiction. This helps diversify their reading experience and find what resonates with them the most. Next, we can create a cozy reading environment. We can set up a comfortable and inviting reading space with cushions, blankets, and good lighting. A cozy nook can make reading feel more relaxing and enjoyable. Next, we can set reading goals and rewards. We can create achievable reading goals such as completing a certain number of pages or finishing a chapter. We can celebrate these milestones with small rewards like stickers, a special treat, or extra free time. And the last one, we can make reading a routine. We can incorporate reading into daily routines by setting aside a specific time each day dedicated to reading. Consistency can help develop a reading habit and make it a more enjoyable part of the daily routine.
Based on our research and points earlier, such as that reading for fun is not a lost art among Gen Z. Despite the prevalent use of social media and digital platforms, a significant portion of this generation still engages in regular reading. They have embraced the convenience of e-books with pen and Kindle, while physical bookshelves continue to hold their ground. The fact that Gen Z choose to read both fiction and non-fiction genres indicates their diverse interests and the value they place on gaining both imaginative and factual knowledge. Reading for fun offers numerous benefits, including expanding your understanding of the world, honing critical thinking skill, fostering creativity, and improving language and communication abilities. While digital platforms provide easy access to a wide range of reading materials, the importance of seeking recommendation from experts and exploring different genres cannot be overlooked. Stepping outside of their comfort zone and engaging with diverse perspectives can broaden their horizon and enhance their reading experience. So, in our opinion, the continued interest and engagement of Gen Z in reading for fun is a positive trend. It shows that despite the distraction of the digital age, they recognize the value of literature and storytelling. Reading not only provides them with entertainment but also enriches their mind for sympathy and encourages critical thinking. It is a testament to the enduring power of books and the timeless joy of getting lost in a good story. Overall, reading for fun remains a meaningful and enjoyable activity for Gen Z, offering them a gateway to the new worlds and personal growth.